On June 13th, Upper Deck announced their partnership with Warner Brothers Discovery to obtain the license to make DC trading cards. Upper Deck let us fans know that starting this winter, we need to be on the lookout for brands such as DC Masterpieces, Fleer Ultra Superman, Skybox Metal Universe Batman, and also DC Annual. I think the best way to wrap our minds around a DC Annual would be by checking out the newest release from Upper Deck Annual, which was Marvel 2022-23. I've got this box here, courtesy of Upper Deck, and let's go ahead and hop on into it. Today I'm here with a box of 2022-23 Upper Deck Marvel Annual, and I am super excited to check it out. So this product released on May 8th, so a little over a month old at this point, but I have been historically a fan of Annual. It's a pretty cheap product to get into if you're a comic book fan or someone that's more casual, and it definitely has some exciting things for you because it does recap the year in comics. So 2022-23, it's going to be talking about #1 issues and like big character arcs from the 2022-23 season, I guess you want to say, of comic books. And yeah, that DC announcement from last week on the 13th, I really still can't believe that it's real. Just living in a world where Skybox Metal Universe Batman is a thing that's coming out, to me, is mind-blowing. But I'm super excited for Masterpieces, and honestly super excited for Annual, because I will say, I honestly don't know too much about DC Comics. So I thought this would be a good segue, a good thing to talk about while we open up this box of Annual, which was also, I want to mention, so graciously provided to me by Upper Deck. And I managed to open up a couple of these boxes at my work already, and I do enjoy the set. So Annual is a product with 16 packs per box, 5 cards per pack. You should be getting an insert per pack, and you should be expecting 1 to 2 hits per box. So your hits for Annual include sketch cards, battle booklet sketch cards, Creators Corner autographs, where you can find artists and writers, pencilers, all kinds of comic-related signatures, and then your suspended animation cards, which are inserts that are acetate numbered. There's different tiers to them. Some are more rare than others. And then also, I don't think they count as hits, but you are getting assortment of 2 of these per box, and that could include a numbered parallel, I think numbered to 88 or lower. So should be expecting 2 more premium cards per box, and I'm excited to see what we find. But yeah, I've enjoyed this year's Annual. I know some people aren't a fan of Annual because it's kind of plain. In my opinion, I think that's the purpose of this set, is just kind of like a recap kind of set. Good for casuals and hardcore fans of comics. But as a more casual person, that's how I feel. So perhaps someone that's a more hardcore fan of comics would disagree with me on that. So I'm curious to see your thoughts in the comments below. But I have a lot of questions about the DC. I wonder how long that's been in the works. I wonder when this winter actually means. Are we going to be looking shopping Christmas time for DC Masterpieces, or is it going to be video game winter and it's February or something? But I am very curious to see where that goes. The preview pictures for Annual looked great, and I really like that design. I like this year's design. I'm curious if we're going to be seeing the exact same inserts, because we did see the #1 spot preview, but we didn't see a star rookie or anything. So I am super excited for that. But Annual this year has a 100 card base set. You have 2 unnumbered parallels, the variants, which are canvas textured cards if you've ever opened up Upper Deck Flagship Hockey before. Then you have the unnumbered white speckle cards. Couple of inserts. You got your Superheroes of the Year, Star Rookies, #1 spot, the backscatter stickers. But yeah, I am excited to see what we find here. I would love to pull a sketch. I would love to pull a sketch card. We have a Thing, Speckle. I think it even says on the back. It says Speckle. Actually, it does not. In years prior, it has said. So I take that back. It does not say on the back what parallel it is. But we have a Top Teams insert, X-Men, Shang-Chi canvas. But I am really curious what we're going to be getting in terms of just the comic cards, if we're going to be seeing some movie influence since it's a partnership with Warner Brothers Discovery, if we're going to be seeing some animated series stuff, like Batman the Animated Series, I'm assuming it's going to be comic book Batman theme, but what if it's a Batman the Animated Series Skybox Metal set? That would be cool. But we have a multiple dimensions lenticular here. It's number 14, maybe a short print. From Scarlet Witch number 1. It's another one of your hit-like items you can find. Where did I put my sleeves? But yeah, so I personally consider autographs and sketch cards the hits, but you can find like a lenticular and a suspended animation, and that would be fulfilling your hit slots per box. In my brain, they're just like fancy inserts rather than hits, but in Upper Deck annual terms, I do believe those count as hits. You have number 1 spot here, X-Men Hellfires Gala, right? Star Brand. I feel like my mind is moving a mile a minute. Brotherhood of Araco top teams. Doctor Doom canvas. Yeah, I'm really curious what we're going to be seeing. Upper Deck also announced DC Unbound for, I'm assuming that'll be Marvel E-Pack only. Like, Unbound is E-Pack now. Wonder who the artist will be for that. We do have a suspended animation here. That is Teguki. 631 out of 699. Not familiar with that character. He's number 13 of 20 in the set of suspended animations. Hope we see him on a base card so I can learn a little more about him. I appreciate the character stats, although character stats are, never really truly relevant, I feel. Like, I don't think if you search a official guidebook or anything, it's going to have, like, these consistents across the board in each printing of the Valkyrie stats, but I like that we have that. And it has a little information, a little character blurb about him, so I'd like to learn more about Teguki. I'm not familiar. I don't think I've ever seen him before. But yes, with that lenticular and the suspended animation, I think we're probably done here on the box. Gonna be looking out for more cool base cards and inserts and those unnumbered parallels. Let's see what else we can find. We got the new Fantastic Four top teams, the Hulk canvas. I see there's been some discussion online as to what we think this means for the future of Marvel cards, as if you can't enjoy both Marvel and DC at the same time. But I think more so from a resource standpoint. Are we going to see the exact same? Or are they going to be like mirror images of each other? Like, we're going to see every year now Marvel flagship and DC flagship? Are they going to have the exact same design? Because as we can see from this year, the preview images released for DC Annual don't match. But they do look very similar to, I want to say, the 2021 design of Annual. I'll have to check after the video to see if that is the actual match. But it has been a design that we've seen in the past. Like, I'm very curious. Because when Topps, for example, does like Topps flagship baseball and Topps flagship soccer, Topps flagship, I don't know, whatever it may be, they do have the same base design for the same year. So I'm very curious about that. But also, what does it mean that Upper Deck has gotten the DC license? You mean, what does it mean for Marvel? Should we be worried? I don't know. A lot of questions. It's a lot of those questions I don't think we'll ever get answers to. It's more of a, we wish we knew, but I don't think we'll find out. If we do find out, I feel like we're not supposed to find out. But I am quite curious. Quite curious as to what that will mean. Let's go ahead and finish up this box here. I'm curious what you all think of Annual this year. Superheroes of the Year, Ghost Rider. I think the Superheroes of the Year are my favorite insert. I like the gold accents on them. I like the white background as well, actually. I'm a big fan of the canvas parallels. So I do love UD canvas cards in hockey. I just love the texture of them. And last pack here, last chance for a bonus hit. No bonus hit. So I didn't have a chance this time to show you all what an autograph, a plate, or a sketch card would look like. Mother Righteous is our last foil. But I'm glad I did get to open this box on up. Finally for you guys, working through my backlog of products to check out. And yeah, I do. Yeah, I think this is my favorite insert set. The Superheroes of the Year. We got She-Hulk, we got Miss Marvel, we have Ghost Rider. I will say I'm not personally super into the #1 spot design this year. I like the colors on it. I wish the images were a little bigger, but I do appreciate, as always, the information on the back as well as the release days. I will say, until I start opening annual, I didn't realize how many #1s come out per year. I am a comic book reader and collector, as in, oh, I really like the cover on this one. Let me grab it, and then it sits in my to-do pile for like 3 years. So, 2-star rookies. The white speckles are fun as well. I'm curious, actually. Those of you watching, do you like the canvas better or the white speckle? I think some people will probably vote for the white speckle, but I like the canvas. I love the way canvas feels. Top team inserts. And then the backscatter. We got Blade in this box. Backscatter usually find about 1 per box. Doesn't count as a hit, but I like sleeving it because it's a little more rare. Suspended animation, Teguki. 631 out of 699. I cannot read today. And the Scarlet Witch lenticular, multiple dimensions. Usually called Splashticular. This year it's multiple dimensions. This opening, though, was a lot of fun. I really appreciate you, Upper Deck, for sending me this box to open, and I hope that all of you out there watching enjoyed it as well. Super excited to see what the future holds for both Marvel cards and DC cards. I just hope to have fun opening up packs and collecting cool, shiny cardboard. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button. Comments from me, thoughts on this product, thoughts on anything else, go ahead and leave that down below. And before you go, why not check out that video over there in the bottom left-hand corner? I really think you'll like it.